Hey guys, so welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. Let's carry on where we left off. Our club members continue to mope and marinate in despair as the dawn of a new era approaches. The new era, of course, where humanity has turned to loss, thanks to apathy syndrome delivered unto us by Nyx of all living beings, or rather, Nyx represents death, in fact. And we've got until New Year's Eve, or 22 days from now, to make a decision on how we want to face our grand finale of sorts. Whether we want to do it in ignorance and not realize the fall has arrived until the very last second, because we can achieve that if we decide to kill Ryoji. He's made a deal with us, which is quite amusing. In fact, he's taken on human traits because he resided in me in the past 10 years and thought I was a good example for better or worse. We'll forget about the Dark Hour and Tartarus itself if we do decide to kill him. But if we don't kill him, we may have a chance to stop this, although we've been repeatedly told it's impossible. Ryoji's own words, apparently he's just too strong. All 12 Shadows have reunited with him of sorts thanks to our efforts throughout the year. There's no chance of Aiga sealing him within me again and I flee to Timbuktu. So, yeah. I mean, we probably have a choice that may affect our ending. I'm pretty sure I know what choice we need to make if we want to continue the game and not suffer the consequences of an early finish. But for now, let's worry about our exams, even though technically, if we're gonna die, exams are the last thing we should be caring about. Although, leaving a legacy would be nice, right? Being the top of my class. Although we'd all be too apathetic to even care about it. We also got graffiti sprayed around town and flyers dropped, like literally everywhere. It's kind of concerning, in fact, that some people are aware of the fall that are outside of seas. I think we spoke to a couple of housewives and they were mentioning the fact that the world might be ending soon. So, don't know how that rumor's gone about. Game Parade. Various arcade games are inside. Stay here until midnight. Yes, let's play some games, man. Simply because we can't go to Tartarus, despite the fact that I'm in great condition, because I slept during class today. Back to the dorm we go. It's the 10th. You are no longer in great condition. Thanks, guys. Good morning. Did you talk to the others? Nope. But we can't continue on like this. Oh, now we pull ourselves out of the gutter, huh? After I return to normal status. We should talk with everyone tonight. Well, hey, better late than never, I say. Maybe we can go to Tartarus this evening because I've been challenged to take on the Reaper, of course, another personification of death. I'm not quite sure if we're strong enough, and since we're playing on hard difficulty and I've struggled a couple of times with some of the bosses in Tartarus, the Reaper surely is a lot more difficult. I have been told, though, that there's actually quite a good reward if we defeat him. I don't know what it is as of yet, but I'm keen to find out, so we have to do some training between now and New Year's Eve, so we can make that happen. In the meantime, it's finally time for lunch. We've got social links to max out. Hey, I need to talk to you after school, man. Well, it doesn't have to be today, but please just don't make it like 5 months from now. Dude, I'm so nervous. Nervous about what? Not now. I'll tell you everything when we talk, alright? Let me know when you have some time, man. Later. Kenji seems nervous, probably because he knows for a fact that I'm not going to see him ever again unless I absolutely need to. Something must be going on after school. Who else we got? Oh, what a coincidence! Keisuke, buddy, it's been a long time. Are you coming to club today? Haven't decided yet. That's right, you're free to make your own decisions. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Everyone's free. Make their own decisions. See you later. Seems like Keisuke is hiding something. Maybe we should go to photography after school. Any luck with Yukari or Fuka? I haven't seen them in quite some time, probably because of what's going on with C's. Lunch break's almost over. Back to the classroom. No Gourmet King, because we met him yesterday at lunchtime. Class is in for today. Yep. Yukari's not around. Oh boy. Kenji is, though. Is Fuka in the hallway? Of course not. And I can imagine Mitsuru's not available too, despite the fact that she became such a late social link. I'll be very surprised if we're able to max her out given the limited time we have left. Like, we're heading into the new year, and we know Persona games always end around March. So, and there's gotta be a time skip of sorts. Yep, Mitsuru's not here. Well, Keisuke, I'm coming to photography club. Hang in there, buddy. Let's find out what's wrong, what you're hiding from us all. Oh, Sokun, going to club right now. What are you going to do, Sokun? Go Fortuna. Let's attend. Oh, let's go together. Casey seems happy. What a good guy. Gekkoukan High School Science Room. The inside of the dark room smells like developing solution. Keisuke is trying to get your attention. He seems to be taking a lot of photos of you with the flash on, and he's waving his hands maniacally. Psst, Sokun, I need to talk to you again. After photography club, let's meet at the same place we talked last time. Yeah, you're gonna have to refresh my memory on this, Keisuke. It's been a while. I want to say the rooftop, but part of me thinks it's just the school lobby. But if we want to talk in private, the rooftop's the place to go. After you finish your club activities, you went to the rooftop to meet Keisuke. Well, there you go. Mystery solved. Gekkoukan High School rooftop. This is where I constantly want to hurl myself over the edge because of Fuka's treats and lunches. Don't tell anyone this, but I'm still deciding about whether or not I want to study abroad. My dad's trying to make all my decisions for me. He chose the school I'd go to, the dorm I'd live in, even the flight I'd take. Oh God. You choose your seat number as well? What you're having on the plane for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I haven't had a say in anything. That's concerning. I guess he's gonna be flying in a helicopter right beside the plane. He's been acting all weird since I had that talk with him about quitting the club. It's like he thinks he understands me now. Are you gonna be a doctor? A doctor? Keisuke seems happy. But if I study abroad, then there's no turning back, right? I mean, I couldn't be a doctor then, could I? My teachers, my friends, and especially you. Everyone's been so supportive. I know what you must be thinking. A chance to study abroad. What an opportunity. Sorry, Sokun. It seems like all I ever do is complain to you. Well, that's a lot of my social links, but you know what? I'm here to lend an ear. You know, I'm happy to listen and absorb your problems. I always feel a lot better after talking to you, so thanks. It seems like Keisuke trusts you. Your relationship is stronger now. Hey, buddy. I'm happy to lighten your load. Mental load, that is. Rank 7. Now I don't know what I really want to do. In times like this, I must put my faith in the heavens. You can go on without me. I have to go to the bookstore. I'm going to buy a fortune-telling book and stay up all night until I finish reading. Okay. I don't think that's the answer to your problems. Saying goodbye to Keisuke, you decided to go back to the dorm. We're going to have a group meeting. Here we go. The dormitory lounge. Everyone has gathered.
Well, it's been a week. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, we're still alive, and we're still conscious.
You okay, Fuka? You just seem so calm. We have to make a decision.
Well, Yukari is not going down without a fight, she said, so she definitely doesn't want to forget.
I mean, it's been such a drag around here lately, and no one will go to Tartarus.
Yeah, I want to go, but I need to be supervised by my mama Mitsuru.
You're right. We humans are quite resilient. We can adapt to any situation given enough time.
Okay, well, it's been a week. Is that enough time?
So how about it, everyone? Why don't we talk about
it? Damn that Ryoji! Curse that fucking bastard!
Have you made your decision, Sonata-san?
No, but I don't plan on running away.
I'm just gonna do training. Training, I tell you.
So you're going to fight Nyx?
Nyx will make a good punching bag for my training session.
I don't know. I mean, it's supposedly undefeatable. What about you? What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever really contemplated my own death. It's quite a sobering thought.
Yeah, I suppose when you're a teenager, you don't really think about it, huh? Unless you're on that borderline edge.
I don't want to suffer, and I don't want to kill Ryoji. But either way, we still die, so there is no simple answer.
We all die eventually.
Then do we all agree that we don't want to hurt Ryoji-kun?
No, we don't. We should go out in the blaze of glory by fighting the Reaper.
Is that how you feel?
Well, It's okay, Fuka. I mean, it's not natural to choose how you're going to die.
Yeah.
What about you, Junpei? Have you decided?
No.
What's the matter? Scared?
Ooh, Yukari. Whipping our team.
What the hell do you mean by that? You think this is a joke?
Junpei,
I was just trying to encourage you, you know, by a little light teasing.
We're going to die. Of course I'm scared. You all need to wake up. This is death we're talking about here.
I feel that, but we've been risking our lives this entire year. Alright? You literally died, I think, before Chidori gave you her life force. Everyone remained silent, having nothing to say.
Then what do you want to do?
Let's just be indecisive until the end of
Do
time.
you want to kill him?
There's nothing I can do. He's the only one who can kill him.
Well, what do you want me to do? So...
It's your fault in the first place.
How the fuck is it? Oh god, Junpei, no, don't regress, okay? Don't argue with me right
You
now.
had that thing inside you and didn't even know it.
Sorry, I didn't realize there was a mysterious boy residing in my heart. God, I should have ripped my heart out before I came back to Tatsumi Port Island. Is that what you're trying to say?
You raised it, damn it. This is all your fault.
He's not a Tamagotchi.
Junpei!
So you should do something about it. You're supposed to be special, right?
I understand, though. He's super frustrated. And he's just willing to blame anyone but himself. This isn't my fault.
Stop it, Junpei. It's not his fault.
God.
And the only reason we've even been given a choice is because he carried it.
I know that, damn it, but
Hey, blame Igus. She's the one who sealed it within me. God.
in my head, I might know.
Or we could just keep following the chain. Let's blame the Kirijo group for starting this whole situation in the first place. Junpei is biting his lip.
But even though I know thinking about it might not solve anything, I'm still scared, damn it.
Hey, we're all in this together, okay? We're all in the same boat. I understand you're scared, but let's face this together as friends, man. Instead of fucking getting up to my face, you asshole.
I know how you feel, Junpei-kun. I'm scared too.
Could have fooled me, Fuko, with that nice, gentle, adorable smile of yours.
Yeah, we're all scared.
Yes. I can't stop shaking.
Me either.
Well, come on, let's do a group hug. Let me stand next to Mitsuru.
I'm sorry I teased you, Junpei. I was just trying to lighten up the situation.
Aww.
Personally, I don't want to forget everything.
I like that Yukari actually apologized there. Yeah, it's easy to say, well, sorry you got offended. But no, Yukari taking responsibility here. It's pretty good.
I've learned so much since coming here.
Yucatan, I'm sorry I kept yelling like that.
It's okay, we're all on edge. This is a powder keg situation, alright?
I don't think any of us could have stood up to you right now, Junpei. So, don't worry about it. Right?
I'm still pissed off, but no, it's okay. Can't be helped.
Sorry. I know this isn't your fault.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to lash out at you earlier.
It's okay, man. I know.
All right. I don't think we're prepared to make a decision just yet.
Good talk.
Ryoji said he'll be back on New Year's Eve, so we still have some time to think about it.
How about we blow off some steam by going to Tartarus?
So until then, let's just try to live our lives as normally as possible.
Right, so study for exams then, huh? I thought that he was lying. I thought that if we stopped him, we would stop the fall. But I was wrong. And if we kill him, we will lose all our memories. So we'll forget each other then? Or just the dark hour? Don't worry about what Junpei said. You know, about how Ryoji-kun was inside you. You're still you. The same person now as you were before. Right? I wasn't possessed, guys, okay? This isn't The Exorcist. I think the TARDIS is a little unstable today. Oh, we can go. Okay. I hope Ryoji-kun returns on New Year's Eve. I wonder what he's doing now. I wonder if he's still crying. I'm pretty sure he took a break from crying, Fuka. There's no way he's still crying, otherwise it would be flooded. Koromaru's so strong. He was at that shrine all by himself. I don't want to live in the past anymore. Shinjiro-san let me live for a purpose. To die during the fall, instead. Well, what a waste that was. Sorry about that, man. You've been helping me out all this time, and I thought my dad was a loser, but now I know how he felt. Dude, this totally sucks. I know, man, it does. I wonder what Shinji would do if he was here. He'd probably fight against the end of the world with all he had. Well, I don't know. He kind of surrendered quite easily to good old Ken there. Yeah, that's what he'd do. But sure, I want to believe in your headcanon there, Akiko. Okay, do we go to Tartarus this evening or not? We're not in a great condition. We could use some training if we're going to take on the Reaper at some points. Although... You know what? Yeah, let's go. Let's just pay it a little visit. Do a little bit of grinding, off-screen, of course. Okay, I'll tell the others. We'll be waiting at Tartarus around midnight. See you there. Live life as normally as possible. By completing some quests and fighting shadows. Against insurmountable odds, we can't give up. Oh, I just realized I've taken a quest for the 6th block, Adama, to retrieve 3 platinum medals. Okay, one more block after this then, for real. Interesting.
Be careful! I sense death!
Uh-oh. Looks like our encounter with the Reaper is coming a bit early. I'm actually going to run because I picked up a couple of new weapons. Oh shit, I don't know where the stairs are. Ah! Come this way. We'll face death another time. Stick together. Uh-oh.
I've encountered...
Damn it. Mitsuru's encountered death. I'm running. Sorry, Mitsuru. I'll be back for you. Fuka's gonna make sure she comes back safely. Please be careful, Fuka. Here he is. Okay, we're going for it. Oh god.
No!
Yukari, you don't have to shield me from it. I know it's death.
It's
The
death!
fall's about to come early. Oh god. Right off the bat.
Oh, no! No! It can't end like this!
No, this is it. I don't even need to kill Ryoji. Death found us. Probably have a million things running through your head now, but let's focus on Tartarus. Getting yourself killed before the world ends would just be pathetic. Akiko, did you watch me get absolutely pummeled by the Reaper just now? Damn it, Ryoji dropped a real bomb on us, didn't he? The world is ending? How can I just accept that? Just so I'm clear on this, how advantageous is it for me to wear this during battle? If you don't give me a reason I can understand, then these clothes are, well, the real reason, Mitsuru, is because the world is ending, you know? We might as well go out in style. And also, there is a practical reason. It is actually the most defensible armor and gives you plus 50 SP. Please, keep it on. Honestly, though, I was in great condition yesterday. That could have made a difference against the Reaper, but no, we had to wait until everyone had a grand meeting back at the dormitory. It's okay, it's fine. I admit I have turned up our XP gain rate because
There are 2 of them. Attack!
I want to get this episode out sooner rather than later, and there's no point in me just grinding my way through, you know. So, forgive me. Alright, team, I'm calling it. Pretty good grind session today. Actually, accelerated our leveling up thanks to the increased XP gain, so thank you so much. We fell a bit short on one of the quests, fighting the Hulk Hogans, grabbing their rainbow feathers, but that's okay. We can come back another time, perhaps when I'm feeling great and can take on the Reaper. In the meantime, back to the dorm. Let's get this episode out and about. Which means more social links to come up. Also our exams as well next week. Exams will begin on Monday. Have you guys studied? It's my fault if you don't get good scores, you know. Open your textbooks for today's lesson on incorrect use of the plural form. These can trip up a lot of people. S's, and E's are the most common forms. Got it? However, there are some irregular plural forms too. You seem confused, Junpei. As usual. Do you know which of the following is correct? Huh? Me? Oh, I wasn't listening at all. I was too busy cursing Ryoji under my breath. Do you know, did you hear what she said, So? Do you know the answer? Mooses, sheeps, no, it's cacti. Oh, so you were listening. You've got a funny way of showing it, though. Funny way, yeah. I guess so, I'm a comedian. Or a clown, depending on how you view me. Thanks, So. You hear your classmates whispering, so help Junpei out. He's a real nice guy. I thought this guy was knocking on me, Boston. Became slightly more popular. Charms increased, even though I'm the most popular guy in school. How's the number today? Junpei, you're here. Dude, this is crazy. How am I supposed to think about exams when the world's coming to an end? Well, I don't know, man. Maybe it'll help our standing when we go into the afterlife, you know? Maybe you need an A+ to get through the pearly gates. It's almost Christmas, and you know what that means. Presents! I've got a great idea. I'm going to give Mitsuru-senpai a gift. Could you play Santa for me and give her my present? I can play Santa. She will sit on my lap. What? No, I can't even help her out. That's so sad. No. Jeez, I was just kidding. You don't have to look so serious. She might avoid me if I did that. But it would be worth it to give her a gift. It better be something unforgettable. Oh God, now they're on the roof. This is getting dire. That guy there, isn't he acting funny? Nope. Really? Well, if you ask me, he's being kind of strange. Oh man. First thing I do when I get to school is look for her. Then when I finally find her, I get butterflies in my stomach. What should I do? What should I do? Go for it, man. Talk to her. Stop stalking her like everyone else in the school for some reason. You wash your lab coat after experiments? No. My classmate didn't wash his either, and now there's a hole in it. You should be careful about that. I see. Yes, I will make sure to wash my non-existent lab coat. You know, just in case I get a hole in it. And the C's girls are still MIA. I don't know where they've gone into hiding. It's unfortunate. I just have to look at Kenji here. What's up, So? You heading home now? Exams aren't too far away, so I'm going straight home today. Sitting at the library is just too boring. I I can watch TV while I study. It's been your tactical year. I hope it served you well. Mamoru, let's hang out with you today, since we don't need to study. What's up, So? Want to grab some chow? Mamoru's invited you to eat with him. I have Ganesha. Let's go. It's funny, we started off pretty late with him, and yet we're quickly advancing. Sweet. Mamoru seems excited. Can we meet at the beef bowl shop? I'm not done with my workout yet, but I'll be there as soon as I can. You decide to go on ahead and wait for Mamoru. Don't stand me up. You were told I strip mall beef bowl shop. Mamoru hasn't shown up yet. I warned him. I told him not to stand me up. And yet here he is, standing me up. So sorry I kept you waiting. Are you okay? Yeah, just need more training. You prioritize training over my time? Let's go in, yeah, I'm thirsty. Okay, you enjoyed a beef bowl with Mamoru. Meals taste better with two people. Used to come here a lot with my teammates, but we should come here again. You're the only one who says that anymore. Mamoru seems happy. I'd rather come here with you than the Gourmet King. He's pretty pretentious about what I choose to eat here. They wouldn't come now, even if I invited them. I don't really get along with people who don't take the club seriously. Jacks up practice, you know? It's a lack of concentration. Oh, you're the Kobe Bryant of your club, huh? Expecting everyone to perform as well as you, but you're just too spectacular, and they can't catch up. Mamoru seems to be pondering something intently. I used to love it there, you know? I spent all my time practicing swim. The guys all love swim. We always had so much fun. I love how swim's capitalized because it has to be interchangeable with whatever athletic field that you choose back at school. But that doesn't matter. They can't understand what I'm going through. I'll just have to surpass them. Get even better than I am now. You can sense Mamoru's passionate about his club. Your relationship is stronger now. That he is. Rank 5. Halfway. Sorry, that was a weird conversation. I think I'll power walk the whole way home. Don't let yourself get lazy now. I'm not the lazy one. I was here on time. Mamoru began power walking home. He decided to go back to the dorm at a brisk walking pace.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Exams begin next week. I know it'll be difficult to study for them, but if you run away now, you'll just be giving up on life. Oh, and please let me know when you'll be going to Tartarus. Yeah, let me know too. I need to get some exercise. Guys, we literally went yesterday. I got my ass kicked because I wasn't feeling great. So I'll explore with you. I'm not leaving the ring without a win. Yeah, well, good luck, guys. I'm going to bed tonight because I'm tired. I guess it's not that easy, knowing what's going to happen. It's almost too much to bear. So have you been studying for your exams? Nope. Me neither. It's a little late to start studying, but let's try to do our best. It'll be hard to go back to the way things were. How can we act normally, not knowing what we know? We can't, so let's embrace it. Dude, I'm in serious trouble. I haven't studied at all for the exams. Yeah, but that's not any different from the other times, right? Have you? Not at all. That's why we're buddies, man. Let's fail together. I don't plan on failing, alright? Yeah, Mitsuru told us we shouldn't worry about Nyx. She said we should just act like everything's normal. So that's exactly what Junpei's doing by not studying for the exams. Yes, but you should do okay on the exams, right? Of course. Good, keep up the good work. Thank you, Dad. I'd have to say, I wonder what Aigis' excuse is for not being at school or attending exams. Exams are nearly here, and you are tired. Yeah, the situation is critical. Let's get some rest. Saturday. You're no longer tired because you rested. A great remedy, that is, resting when you're tired. Exams start next Monday, so let's go over some historically significant years. 645, the Taika Reform. 710, the Heijo Kyo was established. 794, the Heian Kyo was established. I'm going to skip forward a few hundred years. Where's the samurai? Yeah, come on, come on. Where does it say katana? Feel tired? Close your eyes for a few minutes. Yeah, you know what? Let's doze off. Consciousness drifts away as you close your eyes. Start to feel better. Condition is now great. Well, if I'm gonna face the Reaper, today would be a good day to do so. Man, I swear the Gourmet King is available every day. Does he need to study for exams? Hey, Sokun. Perfect timing. Do you want to go get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly. Seems Nazumi wants to go eat. I've got Dionysus. Let's go. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let us set forth on our Epicurean adventure. I just know the place. I know just the place, sorry. Yotane Strip Mall Wakatsu restaurant. You spend some time with Nazumi eating the hours away. So, I had some melon pan, and then a tokatsu sandwich or two, then a turkey sandwich, a bag of chips, and half a BLT, 2 number 9s, number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dips, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. But, I gotta have my rice! I think that's too many carbs. Pays to watch what you eat. Today, a girl in my class asked about that handsome guy you were eating with. I guess she wanted me to introduce you to so you could eat lunch with her. And without me. Oh, I guess you are like my little brother. The type of guy who gets all the girls, am I right? Well, once we're dead, we're all just bones. You can't tell a handsome skeleton from an ugly one. Right. I don't need to date anyone as a skeleton, I'm afraid. Whenever I worry about that stuff, it gets my appetite going. Hey, waiter! How about one more tonkatsu special? Did you know I'm a poet? Here, I'll write a Senryu poem before the food gets here. Pork is yummy, but in the sun, I fried too. Was that your stomach or your ass, dude? Stomach emergency. Holy shit. This is a roller coaster, man. Talk about a close call. I almost didn't get there in time. That was really fun. Did you wash your hands? Nazumi looks pale. Oh, are you sick? No, I'm fine. No worries. Nazumi seems pleased. I don't want to talk about him eating too much. I guess I'm normal after all. Everything except my weight, that is. That was probably more than you needed to know, huh? I'm normally not this rude. Sorry, it won't happen again. I just wasn't thinking. Nazumi seems comfortable around you. Your relationship is stronger now. You know what? This guy's a hoot. Rank 4 for the Gourmet King. But now, back to eating. You can't eat once you're dead, so I always say it's best to take every chance you get. Just like my little brother. After finishing your meal with Nazumi, you decide to return to the dorm.
Where have you been?
Eating. A lot of food. But I'm feeling great now, so let's go to Tartarus again and see if we can take on this damn Reaper. I'm not holding my breath. I've got an Eon Arcana? Oh my god. There's still one more that I haven't met yet? That's unfortunate. Who the hell could it be? Am I missing someone? Is that another, like, social link branch that I've missed? I don't know, but okay, let's start fusing. I need stronger personas. Alright, another successful grinding session in the bag. We managed to reach level 70, and I figured, you know what? It's about time we consolidate our team if we're going to face the Reaper. We're going to need a dedicated squad, and I can't keep distributing our experience points across everybody. I just realized Yukari's not even here tonight. Jeez, that's how heads down bum up I was. Training Koromaru, Mitsuru, and Akihiko to get as much levels as they can. I don't know what level I need to be to take on the Reaper, but certainly right now I'm getting blasted. So I probably need to grind a few more levels, but I just can't keep doing it right now. I need to advance time. Otherwise I'm going to lose my mind. Doing the same 10 floors over and over. I probably should just keep advancing the story. There's no doubt we'll be back at Tartarus at some point in the future, given that we know there's a 6th block coming up. I don't know when it's going to appear, but that's probably the time where we'll face the Reaper. For now, though, let's head back to the dorm. We've got exams coming up. My brain's going to be absolutely fried. Thankfully, it's Sunday. It's tempting to stay in bed all day, though, but I know we got to work on our social links. You are tired. Exams are nearly here, and you are tired. Thank you, Gabe, for reiterating that point. Okay, Tanaka, what do you got for us? Unfortunately, I am too tired to do your voice and your song. Just hit me with what you've got. Soma, okay. Definitely gonna grab that. Mugi water, 99,800 yen. I've got 960,000 yen. All good. Let's splurge. And then, who are we going to hang out with today? Who's going to be available? Gourmet King? Maybe Mamoru? Let's find out. Okay, well, the Gourmet King is here. God, I can count on him to be available every single day. That's kind of good, actually. He's a nice fallback option if the social link I want to work on is not available. Mamoru is here, though. So, sorry, Gourmet King. You're relegated to another day. Hey, so, I've got some shopping to do. You want to tag along? My younger bro asked me to pick up some new tunes for him, but I have no clue what to get. Seems Mamoru wants you to go shopping with him. I've got Garuda. Let's hang out with Mamoru during lunch. Great. Mamoru seems excited. Can we meet at Power Records? I'm not done with my workout yet, but I'll be there as soon as I can. He decided to go to Power Records and wait for Mamoru. I power walked to Power Records, and he's probably going to stand me up again, isn't he? Polonia Mall, Power Records. He waited a while for Mamoru, but he's still not here. Classic. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. You can't get fooled again. What would you like to do? Let's stay and wait a bit longer. Mamoru still isn't here. What would you like to do? Well, I mean, we've kind of committed our time to the social link anyway, so let's not wander off. Let's just keep waiting for him, and we'll guilt trip the hell out of him when he finally arrives. Mamoru still isn't here. What would you like to do? Wait just a bit longer. Oh, phone call. Hey, so you there? Sorry, man, I don't think I can meet up with you today. Oh. Hey, no problem. I expected it. I just feel bad since I'm the one who asked you to hang out. Mamoru seems relieved. But actually, my mother passed out. Oh, God, okay, well, that's a valid reason. Cancel the guilt trip, cancel the guilt trip. Get rid of that pitiful expression I was practicing. We're at the hospital now. At least he didn't say she passed away. She just passed out. That's a relief. I guess she fainted from exhaustion since she works from morning through the night. Ah, this is my fault. It's all my fault. I must cause her all kinds of trouble. Ugh. Mamoru seems upset. My mom's trying to leave. She says we can't afford any medical bills. Damn it, why can't I do anything? Look, I'm sorry about today. I didn't mean to cause even more trouble. But at least you answered your phone. Talking kind of helped. A little. Mamoru confided his dilemma to you. The relationship is stronger now. Oh, poor guy. Well, I don't think it's your fault. I'm pretty sure you're doing the best job you can to be the best sibling for your siblings. There's only so much you can do. You can't take on the burden of your entire family. I gotta get back to a room, so I'll talk to you later. The call ended. It's getting dark out, so you decide to return to the dorm. All that time dilly-dallying, huh?
Sup, dude?
Sup? Exams start tomorrow, huh? Ha! This is the first time my exam's taken my mind off of something else. Usually it's the other way around. Thank God for exams today, it seems. Oh, girls are up here, and Ken as well. But it's pretty rare for you to be here, Mitsuru-senpai. I can't say it was merely a coincidence. I've never laughed with you all like this before. Oh, gosh. Now that death is imminent, Mitsuru's like, oh, let me experience the things I never got to experience, like laughing with my friends. I just stopped by, that's all. We're glad you came, right, Fuka? Of course. Please come more often, but please be careful, too. Well, maybe I will. Well, if you ask me, girl talk doesn't make any sense at all. Ken, I don't remember seeing you up here too often either. It was only that time after Shinjiro passed away. I guess we better study just to be on the safe side. In fact, I'll be nervous if I don't. Wow, Fuka-san, you really are a dedicated student. I know what you mean, as much as I hate to admit it. She's just gonna keep studying even though we're about to die. That's fine, it's probably for the best. In fact, getting back into your routine might help you think more clearly. Huh? Why am I not studying? Are you trying to spoil our fun? Can we just relax for a while? Right? It won't make much difference at this point. But wait a minute, are you saying it's hopeless? That's not very nice, Senpai. Yukari, make up your mind, man. Sheesh. I mean, I think I'm gonna be okay. No, not really. I don't remember any of the classroom answers. My goodness, it's been so long. That's on me, honestly. Everyone needs a break once in a while. Would you like to join us? No, senpai. Women only. Hey, what about me and Koromaru? It's okay. Boys and dogs don't count. I'm not a little kid, you know. Sorry, you heard her. The decision has been made. Oh, okay. Okay, bye. Koromaru, come with me, please, at least. For some reason, he looks like he's smiling. Okay. Good boy. Stay there. You know what? I'm going to sleep anyway. I'm tired. Exams are nearly here, and I am tired. I'm ready to go. It's the 14th. This month's gonna fly by thanks to the exams. Second semester final exams begin today and last for 6 days. Holy shit. Alright. This question seems familiar. What year did the Battle of Dan no Ura begin? Yeah, totally familiar. God. I don't fucking know. 1185. Oh, you feel confident about your answer? Okay, I'll take that. You know what? Yeah, it was a familiar question. I was just bluffing. I've been studying this entire time. This question seems familiar. Which element is found in ozone? That would be oxygen. Right? Feel confident about your answer? That was suspiciously easy. I kinda got nervous for a second. Okay. We're on a roll. Which rule relates to Lorentz force? Okay, never mind, I jinxed it. What the hell? Left-hand rule? Sounds vaguely familiar. Feel confident about your answer? Okay. The others were laws. The question was, what rule is it? So, I guess, by process of elimination. This question seems familiar. Translate the following. Fuyu wa tsutomete. Okay, again, this is vaguely familiar. I want to say winter mornings are pleasant. I think it was something very specific about mornings. Yep, okay, cool. Whew. Okay, this is going better than I expected, you know? I'm glad. It's all because I slept that night. Yeah, I was tired. Exams were nearly there. All was formed correctly? Ah, cacti. Simple. Done. The last day, I believe, is just going to be us rely on our knowledge skill. There's a box in the room. It's the delivery you ordered. Freaking almost a week later. Tanaka. Goodness me, Christmas is coming up. You can't be delaying deliveries. At least I got my soma and my umugi water. It's the last day of exams. The questions are just too easy. Oh god, your pen won't stop moving. I can't control it. I'm grabbing my wrist, but the pen, it won't stop. Today's exams have ended. Yukari's back too. Oh my god. Things are slowly getting back to normal, it seems. Dude, all my energy is gone. I'm tired and exams are over. Call a taxi. I can't walk home. Just kidding. I'll manage. I'll crawl. Yukari's available. I wonder if Fuka's available as well. I think we're on rank 9. It'll be nice to finish her up. Christmas sucks, man. Behind all those presents, there's a vicious sales war raging. I wonder how many people commit suicide during Christmas. Okay, well that's a morbid thought. Dude, have you noticed? Around Christmas time, people flirt like crazy. And the magazines are filled with sappy pictures. Isn't that overkill? Man, I wish this year Santa would bring me a girlfriend. Yeah, just check his sack for a girlfriend. That was a hard test. Not sure how I did. I guess I'll have to wait for the scores to be posted. Makes sense, just like the rest of us. How should I explain this? I feel like I'm climbing a mountain without a rope. Oh man, my stomach hurts. I don't know what you're referring to, buddy. Yuko, Chihiro, Fuka's here. Brilliant. Cool, just double checked. I do have a priestess persona. Oh, Soka, are you heading home? Seems like Fuka wants to walk home with you. I've got Kikuri Hime. You want to spend some time with her? Let's do it. Okay. Where should we go? You know where. The rooftop. Gekkoukan High School rooftop. I read this in a book the other day, but as you spent time with Fuka, the bond between you grew stronger. Damn, we're not even gonna advance it soon. It's getting late. Back to the dorm. Shit. Maybe I should have just hung out with Yukari.
Back.
After exams were finished, I went for a walk around town. The number of the lost is increasing. I saw them everywhere I looked. Perhaps that has to do with the fall. We have to do something. Yes, I agree. We must continue going to Tartarus until the very end. Whether our opponent is a shadow or whether it is fate, we will need to be strong to win. There we go, I like it. Yes, we're not giving up. Never surrender. Well, at least we have Christmas to look forward to. Let's try and have some fun, because this may be our last one. That is a scary thought. Yeah. Dude, I think I bombed the exams. You think? I know. But how can I be expected to concentrate when I know the world's going to end? Yeah, you know what? That's a perfectly good excuse. I'm so tired from the exams. This is the same way I felt after the last midterms. We thought it was going to be the last battle, but it wasn't. The more I think about it, the more depressed I get. Oh. Children all over the world will receive presents from a jolly old man in a red suit. But one day they will realize that that jolly old man doesn't really exist. They'll be sad, but their sadness will lead them to maturity. And then they will leave their childish toys behind. Christmas. What an interesting holiday. Yeah, tell that to my wife. She's obsessed with Christmas. She hasn't left those toys behind, okay? I'm stuck in a Christmas cycle, constantly celebrating it forever and ever and ever. How did you do on your finals, So-san? Good. The questions were too easy, apparently. Wow, that's great. Given the situation you were in, you did an amazing job. Hopefully they remember me after the world ends. The guy that thought the exams were too easy. Whew. Karma was looking at you pleadingly. He wants to go for a walk. Well, let's do it. We're not going to Tartarus this evening. I'm all Tartarused out. Someone's coming this way. Hey, what's up? Is that your dog? Wow, he looks smart, unlike his owner. Oh, thanks, Kenji. This is why I don't hang out with you. Just joking. Talked for a while, too, but he seems closer now. Decided to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. Damn, Sunday rolled right round again. No school today. Tanaka, what do you got for us? If anything. Yukari's room at the dormitory.
Yes, who is it?
It's me.
Ooh.
Oh,
What's going on here? More girl talk?
you don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
I just thought I'd get to know my friends before we all pass away.
No, I just wanted to talk.
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
Ooh, woo, Mitsuru.
Hey, are you teasing me?
No. Well, maybe just a little. I wonder what this Nyx is like. Hey, do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I mean, probably.
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, isn't it, Senpai? To talk about our decision?
I guess it is.
You're so easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. Kirijo is making great strides to turn itself around. After I graduate, I plan to assume leadership of the group and continue where my father left off.
Hell yeah.
I cannot turn back now, even if I wanted to.
But what if you die?
If I die defeating Nyx, then the Kirijo group will have to continue on without me. But I am confident they would fulfill my wishes.
Ryoji said Nyx can't be defeated. But I kind of wonder about that. I don't think our special member can be killed either.
Yeah, well, do you remember when the Reaper literally shot me in the face?
I agree.
But, hey.
Death dwelled within him, amplifying his abilities. Though he was exceptional to begin with.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
You're right.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone.
As long as we all die together.
Honestly, it doesn't matter whether or not we die.
Really?
All that matters is that we're proud of how we lived.
True. Actually, yeah.
And I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Does your decision have anything to do with your father?
A little. But it's more about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, when we were in Kyoto, you asked me to stand by your side. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. We will fight together, Yukari.
Aw, look at this little partnership that's just blossomed.
Together.
Remember when Yukari was doubting Mitsuru before about, getting people on board I think it started with Fuka and so on and so forth. And now everyone's... I just love the development of the C's members. Honestly, it's been great. Junpei going from rival to pretty much like a good bud, and then he's still got that flair, you know, where sometimes he gets angry with me. You know, it's refreshing, you know, that not everyone here is here to blow smoke up my ass. Like, even though, yeah, I'm still referred to as a special guy who's interesting, like, case in point, the conversation we just listened to, but, man, it's just nice, like, having... This group feels like the most real. Like, there's conflict now and then, but, there's always something that comes out of it, you know? Like, relationships get stronger and develop more. Yeah, I'm proud of this team. I love these guys, man.